What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SOFI Stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we missed this movement to the upside, during which this asset gained about 13.64% to its value. And guys, yes, I am a YouTuber who admits my own mistakes, and these mistakes don't lead to the losses of my viewers, and in a minute I will show you what I'm talking about. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might be the catalyst for this asset for upcoming weeks, and at the end of this video I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here. At this point, right after we booked a profit, the latest setup was made, the latest prediction was made at this very point, and I've told you that you can accumulate your position with this price target, and we hit it to the tick and gained about 17% of potential profit. Previously, I also told you that we have decent opportunities to hit several price targets. First of all, I drew this channel. And as you can see, this channel was made perfectly well. I connected these two tops, projected to these three bottoms. And at this very point, I've told you that we have to retest the lower border of this channel. And we booked about 12% of potential profit. Then, let me show you more thoroughly. I've told you at this point, let me show you like this. I've told you at this point that we might hit the upper border of this channel, and we hit it, and we booked about 20% of potential profit. Then I've told you when we hit this range we have to retest the lower border, and we booked about 12% at the first time. And at this very point I've told you that we have to continue our movement to the downside, which leads to another about 9% of potential profit. And at this point, I've told you not to enter any position, and that is why we missed this movement to the upside that potentially could bring us about 11% of potential profit. But it is totally okay, no one can gain all the profits from the market. And let's take a look on the reason why we have this quite harsh movement to the upside. As you can see, it has a very significant volume. Let me show you more thoroughly. It has a very significant volume, and the main reason is that SOFI is still an unprofitable company, and it is highly related to the interest rate hikes. And we know that just yesterday Jerome Powell said that the interest rates will remain at the same level. And he said about potential 3 rate cuts for upcoming year. On top of that, SOFI will be profitable in the first, or in worst case scenario in the second quarter of 2024 on a GAAP basis. And this means we are about to see a huge spike in its price, and potentially it might be only the first step of this movement. But let me show you more details. So first of all, let me show you that right after Federal Reserve maintained its benchmark interest rate, we have a huge reaction from the entire market. As you can see, only a couple of companies from this hit list are in red. It is Adobe, it is Pfizer and Linde. And I have to say that this movement might continue, but we have to be cautious, and let me show you why I think so. First of all, let me show you that if you click on this tiny icon, you can see that one of the first news that you can find here is following: short interest at SOFI could quickly send the stock flying higher. And this is a quite interesting statement, but if you take a look on the short interests of the SOFI, you can see that it has plenty of shares available to short. As you can see, more than 6.2 million shares available for shorts, and this data was made just 8 minutes ago. The short borrow fee rate is also extremely low at about 40 cents, and in general the off-exchange short volume ratio is also not the highest one. It is at 37.28%. And this means we cannot anticipate the short squeeze, and in general I have to say that SOFI is not a meme stock anymore. Let me show you that if you take a look on the insiders trading list, you can see that the CEO of this company recently bought about 22.5 thousand shares of his own company, and I have to say that it is not the first time when he buys these shares. As you can see, this spring alone, he and his support bought a bunch of shares of SOFI, and he bought it at the different prices. And I have to say that these red rows, which indicates that some of insiders sold some of their shares, doesn't mean a lot, because the main catalyst is definitely a CEO of this company. On top of that, take a look on the list of institutional investors. And on my previous video, I've told you that Citigroup opened a call option position for more than $63.9 million. On top of that, another company just opened new position, and previously, let me show you here, previously Vanguard, one of the branches of Vanguard, also opened a new long position on SOFI for more than $3 million. And all this news combined leads us to the conclusion that potentially we might have a trend continuation. But we have to be quite cautious because of the technical analysis. And let's continue with the technical analysis. And before we dive deeper right here, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop me a line in the comment section if you think this video is valuable for you. So first of all, we completed 5 waves structure, as I mentioned previously, and I still stand on my position that this retracement, which hit about 0.236 fib level, is extremely shallow, and it happens in not more than 10% of cases, but it happens, guys. And one trade out of 10 definitely will bounce off for this range, and it happened for SOFI with the update from Federal Reserve. And right here, I have a quite interesting pattern. First of all, if you connect all the tops of this price action and project it right here, basically you can do it more thoroughly like this. You can see that this might be another range of resistance, and we didn't hit it yet, but potentially we might hit it, and then we might go lower. Let me show you that if you take a look on indicators, on hourly time frame, we are on extremely high levels at about 80.26 points. You can see it right here. Then 2 hours time frame, we are on overbought region, 79.42. 3 hours time frame, again 78.80. 4 hours time frame, 76.45. Definitely we might have another leg to the upside, and if and when it happens, we might conclude and we might see that we are forming the next leg according to Elliott wave theory. And in this case, our RSI might show us a bearish divergence. And when it happens, we will conclude with more certainty that this asset might have a retracement in a near-term perspective. But so far, if you are a trader, I highly suggest you not to enter any position. You cannot win all the trades that you want, but you have to first of all preserve your capital, and to preserve it, do not enter any position if you don't have all the check marks in your requirements list. And that is why, guys, please stay aside on any trades, because we might see a small leg to the upside, and then we have to have a retracement, because this movement to the upside doesn't have proper subdivision and doesn't have proper retracement. And on the retracement, you will be able to re-enter your long position, and this will give you more chances to be profitable over time. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get